There's no magical answer to it. It's what you know about electricity. Okay? Can I come back? I'll just get these groups started. Have you got a writer here?
Yeah, we all are sharing.
Okay then. Well, make sure everybody's contribution goes into the middle. Thank you. What's your first statement?
We use electricity for most things.
Okay. That would go in. That's her first statement. You've heard Honna's first statement.
I've learned about what electricity is used for and what I use.
That would be her first statement. Well, you're writing your first statement now. Her first. She'll come back to it.
And then I don't know.
Do you think those two statements go together?
The topic doesn't that much.
All right.
Yeah, but that from up to television videos and energy.
Okay.
But energy stuff. That should be electricity there. Electricity for many different things. What? So you're right. Electricity
maybe.
is a form of.
What? Maybe you could try. All right. Electricity is a form of energy. Full stop. And then electricity is used for many different things.
For instance, television videos.
Because I would keep those as two separate statements.
Hang on, we have to read through them all.
Yes, you do have to read through them so that you can then group them.
Electricity is made from coal. Electricity is made out of coal. Then they put it through your home. Electricity is made out of brown coal.
Or any question? You haven't finished. I'm sorry.
And we just write down. Electricity has the ability to make things work or move.
Electricity has the ability to make things work or move. Would you like to put that up? I don't care what form it's in. I don't care. It is in your worst writing. That's great. Oh, someone's worst writing. Natasha. Doesn't it? Okay. Because that's pretty important statement, that, I think. Okay then. Yes?
We don't really use electricity for lots and lots and lots of things. It's only like whenever we need food or something.
All right. We'll pick up on these questions later on. Today we're just making the questions, asking the questions. Luke?
How come we've got lights and globes? Because they're the same thing, really.
Okay. Do we want a question? Is a globe a light? In other words, if we talk about a lamp, a globe, a light, are we all agreed that they all mean the same thing? Yes?
Question it says electricity is a source of energy that supplies a current. What's a current?
Okay. What's a current? I'm going to put up my question now. What do we mean by conduct electricity? Can anybody think of another word with conduct in it, but which would have an ending? Who's heard of the word conductor? Where have you heard of the word conductor? Pardon? At your choir you have a conductor, yes. Where have you heard of the word conductor? At the choir.
On a bus or something like that.
On a bus, collecting tickets and taking money from people, yes. An orchestra has a conductor?
And
Right, okay. Are there any other items on that list that need questioning or you'd like to pick up on? Peter?
If you stick a fork into a PowerPoint, you would feel it.
If you stick your fork into a PowerPoint, you would feel it. Hey, she wants to know what it is, please. An electric shock. All right. Right. Number one, I want to say, and that's brought up a very important point. Hands down for a minute. You must not experiment with mains electricity. That is, and it's a good opportunity to bring it up now while it's here. Do not. You may get a shock off a small battery, a 6-volt battery or a 9-volt battery. You could stand a chance of dying playing around with mains electricity. So we will not be, and I repeat, we will not be experimenting or exploring electricity that's coming through the mains. Is that clear? Honor, would you like to tell the class what you'd like to know and find out about electricity, please?
Well, I wouldn't want it to happen to me, but I would like to know lots of different ways on how you could get an electric shock with circuit electricity, and I would like to cut a battery in half and see what's in it, and one of them little motors. And I would like to invent a candle that works by electricity, and I would like to see what's in a dynamo, and I would like to see what's inside a stereo system, including a CD and a loudspeaker, see what's in one of them.
Good.
I know, I've seen what's in a radio and stereo system before, but I haven't seen what's in a CD or a speaker, loudspeaker.
Good luck with your exploring.
Well, we can't do your bottom one. Do your first one.
Find out until you miss it too. Fine.
Alright, we'll do that. That's one that we can do, because I've got that too. That I agree. You want to do it? And I'd like to do that. I'd like to do that too. Is there anything on my list you want to do? I don't want that one because electricity is everywhere here. One, two questions. One. Oh yeah, there's one. Two. Three. Every day now. Well, what are we doing here? What is it? You right? That's three. I have to do it now. Ring, ring.
Show that again to me with it on. Follow with your finger.
I think it goes, when that goes onto that, it goes all the way through there and down into the battery, and then it comes back up into that, and it goes down into the light.
Okay then.
These little parts in the side.
Right. And what happens then?
It works
Right.
and makes electricity.
So you think it starts somewhere and finishes? Where do you think it starts and finishes?
I think it starts when it touches that,
Right.
and it finishes when you take it off.
So show me where it starts, the actual point where it starts. Alright, follow it around with your finger and show me where it goes from there.
Through there,
Okay.
down into the battery, along here, into there, and back here and into here.
Okay. Where does it stop at all or does it keep going?
If you take that off, it stops.
Right. Where does it stop, do you think?
When you take that off that.
I think just the switch turns it on,
Yep.
because that's what makes the circuit. Otherwise, it can't get through to here. These two can't join.
Okay, could you show us how you join them together? Hold them up. Okay. And there it is, it's working. What shape could I make the wires into in this shape? Yeah.
Square, circle.
Square or circle. Right, okay. It's sort of complete, isn't it? Right, there's no other... Okay, that's one sort of circuit. Thank you, Shay. That's terrific and a good example of a switch. Stephen has come up with something that's quite different. Would you like to tell us what your switch does, Stephen?
Oh, it turns it off.
It turns it off. Stand up.
You join it.
Yeah, you join it. Okay, it's going. I'm going to press the switch down. What happens? Okay. It's going once I release the switch. Okay, just stay where you are. If I was to draw a picture of this circuit, what would I draw? Yeah.
The battery,
Yeah.
a motor,
Mm.
those black things,
Yeah.
the three wires,
Yeah.
and that would kind of do it.
Just 3 wires, is it?
No, it's
4 wires. Andrew, what do you say?
You'd have to draw the battery before the switch.
You have to draw the battery before the switch. Okay. Alrighty. Thank you.
I-O-N. Get that?
I-O-N.
Oh, it's good.
I-O-N. And then that goes down like that.
So look at that.
Oh no, not your
The enjoyment of the wires coming off the switch to the plus end of the first battery. Here it is. Out of switch. That's right, so you're out of switch.
Okay, let's hear about your challenges that you've got for someone else in the class to do. Could we listen here, please?
Right. Get a piece of aluminium foil and see if that conducts electricity. The way to do it is to get a little bit of
Okay, let's stop there. Now, it might be, see if there is a difference in the light brightness when I use wire coated with plastic or wire without plastic coating. Andrew might say, here are 5 items, 3 batteries, 2 globe holders and a switch. Make them all work. That might be what he gives you, the challenge that he gives you. I want you to think up challenges for other kids. Now, some of the people in this room have not used motors. So I'd like them to try and get a motor working. So we all get an experience at something, a challenge. Try and make it a challenge for somebody. All right? Get the idea? They've got a challenge here. They're going to make electricity out of an apple. Well, who would have thought you'd make electricity out of an apple? I don't think Adam or Eve would have, would they? No. Granny Smith would have, yes, that's very... And Jonathan, yes. Okay, well, there you go. Think up a challenge for somebody else to do. Laura, can I have a look at yours? Laura has completed her challenge cards, and these are to be handed on to someone else to do. Will you be supplying the equipment, or will they have to? All right. Okay. Have you got anyone in mind you actually want to swap with? Now?
Get a piece of aluminium foil and see if that conducts electricity. What you need to do is to get a little bit of aluminium foil, put it over the battery, and then put a globe on top.
Let me have a look.
When the globe lights up, it is a conductor.
Dan, you also are going to follow up, does concrete conduct electricity? Have you got an answer for us there?
No, Marcus and I tried an experiment and it showed us that concrete doesn't conduct electricity.
Okay, could I have that, please? And a yes there. No, because a globe is the glass that is around the light. Who wrote that? You did, Natasha. All right. Globe is not a light. A light is given out by the globe when powered. Andrew?
Yeah.
Okay. No, because you can use candles for light. All right. Let's leave them up there. There's a bit of a debate going on there. What have you learned about electricity that you didn't know before?
Well, first of all, I learnt that I didn't know before what a conductor was. All I knew that conductor meant that bus tickets and you could conduct a thingo or musical place. Well, I learnt about the conductors, what conductor meant, and where before when I was putting all wires together, I couldn't do anything because I didn't know where to put the wires, and now I've learnt where to put them,
Right.
and I know where to put everything and all that. But my favourite thing that we did was when I was checking to see what things were and weren't conductors. That's what I like best.
Okay. What's been the best way for you to learn these things that you mentioned? What's helped you to learn them?
Well, having the things that having the pieces of material that we could use that helped use it, like the thing to see if things conducted or not, because I had this funny screwdriver with a light in it. to see if that conducted or not, and telling us what we had to do.